Hey, beautiful people. How is everyone doing today? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? That's me. That's me. You all, I can't thank God enough for His grace and His mercy. That's me, you all. 10-13-60. Blow out the candles and toot the horn because 10-13-60 is the day I was born. Thank you. And I got this. I got that little jingle from Winona from Good Times, y'all. So I'm going to start my day, my 60th birthday out with a little green tea, y'all. We're just going to have a little snack. And I'm just going to express myself, if that's all right with everyone. Happy birthday. Oh, whew. You all, I'm so blessed. These are blooming teas. What they are pods. They have some detox teas in here as well. And what they are flower pods. So once you put them in the water hits it, it blooms into a flower. And we're going to have some, you all. Or I am. Going to make you want to go and get you some tea. If you're a tea lover, go get yourself some healthy teas. I have some, what is this? Cinnamon bagels with cream cheese, some whipped cream cheese, and some candy, cotton candy, grapes, and strawberries. The Sunny water is right there, not far behind, you know that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to set it off. Let me see, the one I'm using today is called Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. Look at that. This is how it comes. It's a pod. And you drop it in there. We're going to drop it in there. We're going to seal it with a kiss. Okay? And it's going to start to bloom. Let me go ahead and say my grace. Amen. Like I said, you all, if it was not by the grace of God, I would have been gone in 2012. I thank Him so, so, so very much. If you're new to my channel, know that my channel, I do ASMRs, challenges, mock impressions, or also known as like lip syncs and stuff like that. What else do I do? Story times. And I have a playlist as well. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let's go ahead and get these numbers up and let's get there. Make a sister happy on her 60th birthday. I want to thank you so, so much for rocking with me. And I'm going to go ahead and do this thing, okay? God's grace and mercy has brought me this far, you all. And I am so, 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 so very thankful. I have to tell you a story, though. That's right. You all know I'm a storyteller, but it's not going to be in the form of a storytelling thing. But speaking of storyteller, go buy my book. It's called A Taste for You. It's available at Amazon. It's starting. The flower is starting to bloom. But let's have a little talk. What I want to share with you today are just a few little things throughout my life that I've experienced. And I was very, very close to my dad. My dad was the first person to show me unconditional love. And he's always been there for me through every major part of my life. And I remember when I had to be between the ages of 9 and 12 years old. You see, my daddy was a Christian man. My daddy was a very wise man, a loving man, southern man from Georgia, you know, that taught me the values, the morals and values that I had. My dad, that he taught me that. You know, between the ages of 9 and 12, I remember talking to my dad, and I was saying, Daddy, I don't want to get old. He said, why you don't want to get old? I said, because when you get old, you get all wrinkled up and stuff, you know. That's vanity talking, you all. I said, you get all wrinkled up and everything, and, you know, I don't want to look like that. My daddy looked me in my eyes and he said, then you don't want to live then, do you, baby? Because if you don't want to grow old, that means that you don't want to live. Because in order to grow old, you have to live, right? You have to continue to live. You have to continue to have birthdays. And I want to tell you, you all have seen my videos about me growing up with a narcissistic mother. No worries, this is not a sad video. This is more like an epiphany video that I should have. Wisdom is what I should have, right? You know, at 60 years old, and I want to say this to everyone that's watching, at 60 years old, I am now only beginning to reprogram myself, reprogram my brain. Oh, excuse me. Strawberry got up in my throat. To reprogram my brain to really be able to focus on living life, living my life to its fullest. You know, I can sit here and I can tell you my many accomplishments and all those different things, you know. But you can also look on my channel, my About Me, and it'll tell you a little something about me. And so I'm not going to go into the degrees or, you know, the different careers I've had, but you know, I have gone to college, I have served my country, just done a lot of things that society, you know, says that, you know, you should do growing up. And it's been a wonderful ride because I can remember certain ages. Like I can remember When I turned 16, when I turned 18, when I turned 30, and when I turned 40, I woke up, I couldn't move my knee. One of my knees, I couldn't move one of my knees. But nonetheless, I woke up. And when I turned 40, I woke up with the attitude like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. What is it that I didn't care about? Whatever. I just didn't care. It was about me. I needed to be selfish. But I didn't really know how to be selfish, you know. But sometimes you have to be selfish. You have to think about yourself in terms of your health and, you know, just how you move in this world. And just like I said, at 60, I am finally getting it. I am finally getting it. I wake up with the past month, I've woken up with some sort of epiphany. That's the word for today. Each day, some type of wisdom. A situation that may have played in my head, or something that I may have experienced, or someone else has experienced, and you know, I'm able to put my wisdom in there to sit and think and be patient enough to not, I never went with the crowd, but just wisdom. And if you are 50 and over, I think that you can understand where I'm coming from when I say that. But I am just thrilled because growing up in Gary, Indiana, I didn't know. 60. I had to call a childhood friend. I had to call my daughters, my oldest daughters, who is 44, I had to call her, one of her uncles. We're the same age. And I said, this man, he's known me since I was 12 years old, and he'll understand where I'm coming from when I say, hey, you know, I'm feeling this way or that way. And he was able to ease my mind. Wow. You can see, I hope you can see that. You see the flower, see how it's a flower? Looks like a little chrysanthemum or something like that, little bud. But I've been taught so many lessons in life. I've been taught so many lessons in life. Uh-oh. I'm not going to try to get that out now. I do have a strainer here, which is what I was supposed to use. But that's okay. So I just wanted to do this video just to celebrate my 60th birthday and to thank God for His grace and His mercy. And to just say a few things about love and relationships. You know, when it comes to relationships, friendships, I know a lot of people, but you really only need that one friend, that one person that you can call in the midnight hour. And I'm glad to say that I have such a friend. As a matter of fact, I have a few of those friends that are right here in Jacksonville with me. And always remember that people, they'll disappoint you. They'll disappoint you at every minute and every hour, every second. But God will never disappoint you. And whatever it is that you want to do in life, let me tell you something about love too. You know, you have a lot of young people that may say, you know, my clock is running out, I want to get married, or I want to have children, or, you know, basically those things. When you meet someone, whether you're male and female, whatever the relationship is, when you meet someone, most of the time, they're not their true selves right then and there, because they're so busy trying to please you, or please the partner. Sometimes they don't show themselves for a couple of years, and sometimes you can excuse me, it'll take them longer. It may take longer. But go with your intuition. Mine has never steered me wrong. The only time mine has steered me wrong is when I went against it. And when you'll know, people ask, you know, when would I, you know, how would I know when I found that the right person? You'll know that you found the right person when he or she is the only one you feel or imagine that you can never live without, or that you can't be without them. And I'm going to tell you something too. Materialistic things, all that, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. But when you're taking care of your inner self, that's amazing. And that's priceless. When you're kind to others, that's amazing. That's priceless. And I just want to say, I thank God that at 60, that I have found, or God sent someone to me to love me unconditionally. Now, people can tell you that they love you unconditionally, but do they show it? People can tell you that they love you, but do they show it? And sometimes a person just is unable to love. Sometimes a person is unable to love you the way that you need to be loved. Make sure that that person is not only good to you, but good to other people. Check out that person's character. Check out your character. Thank you, and please, it goes a long ways. And, you know, along with the love thing, my relationship has been tested in love. And G has never left my side. And he was with me before I had congestive heart failure. And neither one of us are going anywhere. I just want to thank you all for rocking with me. I just want to, like I said, I just can't thank God enough. When it comes to love and relationships, let God rule. Once you let God rule, it's amazing. Yes, that word again. Because when you let God rule, His choice is always the best choice. And for those of you who want to start a YouTube channel, you know I still consider myself a new YouTuber. For those of you who want to start a YouTube channel, if you're trying to go for that new job, if you want to work from home, if you want to go and learn how to do nails, how to do hair, if you want to go to law school, do it. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life so that when you turn 60, you can say, oh yeah, I've had some fun times. I've had some fun times. And the majority of my fun times was when I was in the United States Marine Corps. That was because, I didn't have really didn't have a childhood because I grew up so fast. But to God be the glory, because He was never looking for me. He knew where I was all the time. And I'm just so glad that I found Him. That I found God. And I thank Him. And I want to thank Him for giving my mama and daddy some good genes. Thank you. The U.S. President in 1960 was Dwight Eisenhower, y'all. And could you imagine buying a home for $12,700? But I do remember back home in Gary, Indiana, when they had the Dalmatian dogs on the back of fire trucks. I do remember when they had police on horses. I also remember when the milkman would deliver food, would deliver cheese, and would deliver the bottled milk when milk was milk. I do remember all those glorious things. And I'm a lover of oldies. And yes, I have a love of many things. Classic cars too. One thing, if I was to get a classic car, I always wanted to get a 1960 Thunderbird. I saw one in California when I was stationed there, and it was a 1960 Thunderbird. It was a drop top. It was white. No, it wasn't a drop top. It was white, and it was red interior. And it's a short version. Awesome. I love classic cars. You all go order you some of this tea. You can get it at Amazon, Wayfair, Overstock. I believe Overstock has it. But I order it online. You don't have to order the whole box. But some of these packages in here include detox teas like this. Detox tea. Bloomin' teas. Cotton candy grapes. Bagels and cream cheese. And that's how we start our day. Y'all know I made that WAP. I made me a WAP video. Well, I can't say video. I have to put everything together. And I can't really play music. So you all be patient with me, but you look for it, okay? But be patient with me. But I want to thank you all for rocking with me. You all have a blessed day. I'm so excited and I'm so blessed. That's why I try to bless others. Happy birthday to me. A new car was $2,600. But happy birthday to me. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. I thank you.